Again, you are welcome to today's math class. Here we want to learn something from this math challenge here. The question is k to the power of 4 equal to positive 1. We are asked to find all 4 roots to this challenge. Yeah, I've solved some challenges of this kind already. Here, the power is 4 and here is minus 1. And I was able to bring out a modality or a model that can be used to get all solutions to that, okay, including the imaginary root. But here, we're going to get all necessary roots to this, whether imaginary or real root. So we take our solution here. Solution first thing. Now, if you look at this challenge, you could as well say, let's take the fourth root of both sides, and the fourth root of 1 will give us 1. And so we have positive 1 as one of the roots. But what about the 3 other roots? How do we get them? All right, so here we have our k raised to power 4. We move this to this side of the equation straight. So minus our 1, okay, equal to our 0. Remember, 1 can be written as 1 to the power of 4. So if I write this to the power of 4, I want to rewrite this power here. And so I can write this as our k to the power of 2, or further raised to the power of 2 minus 1 equal to our 0. Right? Good. Yeah, the law I just applied is the law of indices, which says that if you have your a raised to the power of your ky, this is equal to your a raised to the power of k, or in bracket, raised to the power of y. Okay, good. So here I said this is to the power of 2. It could be written as to the power of 2. And we have what is called difference of 2 square, which says that if you have your a to the power of your 2, then minus your b to the power of 2, so this is equal to your a plus b, this is plus, or in bracket a minus b, like this, right? Good. So we can apply that here, and if we do that here, it is going to give us k to the power of 2, then plus our 1, close bracket, our k to the power of 2 minus 1, close bracket, equal to 0. Get this right? Good. And again, if you look at this, difference of 2 squares is playing out here because I can put in 2 here. And here, if I put in 2 here, sum of 2 squares is now playing out. We've known the difference of our 2 square already. So, but what does the law of sum of 2 squares says? It says that if you have your a to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 2, this is equal to bracket your a plus our iota, okay, times your b, that is b iota of this, then bracket your a minus your ib. This is what we call the sum of 2 square, right? Good. So the sum of 2 square can be applied here, while difference of 2 square can be applied here. And so if we do that, we're going to have here bracket our k, right there, plus our iota, bracket k minus our iota, close bracket. Here we're going to have k plus our 1, then close bracket, our k, then minus our 1, everything equal to 0. The only thing we just have to do here now is to apply what we call the zero product rule, which says that if you have your m times n equal to 0, it means that either your m is equal to 0 or your n is equal to 0. Okay, so from there we're going to have case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. So let's bring out all the necessary cases here now. So for 1, we're going to have our k plus our iota equal to 0. Then the next one, we're going to have our k, then minus our iota is equal to 0. The next one, we're going to have k, The plus our 1 is equals to 0. And the last one is k minus 1 is equals to 0. So if we look at this from here, it means that we can move iota to the other side to give us our k is equals to negative iota. And this, if we do same thing, we're going to have k is equals to positive I. And if we do that to this, we're going to have our k is equals to negative 1. Okay, this is our negative 1. And if we do same thing here, we're going to have k is equals to positive 1. So the four roots they ask us to look for are this one. So we can now therefore say, therefore, our k1 is equals to, let's take the real number first. So we have our positive 1. Our k2 is equals to negative 1. Our k3 is equals to positive iota. And our k4 is equal to negative iota. So these are the four roots to this challenge. Okay? If you put all this into this equation, they will all give you 1. Yeah. Okay? If you substitute all this value into the left-hand side of the equation, they will all give you 1. All right. So thank you for being there all the time. Online Maths TV loves you so much. We all here, we cherish you. Thank you for the support so far, for watching our content, the comment, the correction, and all that. The encouragement is massive. Thank you. Thank you. We love you, and we keep loving you. Bye. But until we see you in our next class, keep winning. Bye once again.